So, Izzy, what is a Jugaad? Can you?
Is this the interview? Is this where we start interviewing? Do I need to?
Yeah, you probably should. Yeah.
No, I'm glad. Are you being serious? What is a Jugaad?
Yeah. Explain the term.
If I am going to explain, I must talk in Hindi a little bit, like because Jugaad is a Sanskrit word coming from India.
Yes, I can also do the dialect, but I think we might offend people if we keep
I
on.
will not offend anyone from India. They are my brothers.
No, I love this dialect. It's one of the most beautiful dialects. Yeah.
Jugaad is, I mean, gosh, where do I start with that? For me, there was that question, is Bitcoin an invention or a discovery? And I've been going to India since 1999. I love it. I did the white man's pilgrimage there, the Enlightenment pilgrimage, you know? Actually, funny side story to that. I at one point, I was living in Melbourne on the beach, not on the beach, but near the beach. And I had this moment of like, what is life? What am I doing? I've left medicine. I'm playing around in film. What's the next step? What do I want to do?
Mm-hmm.
And so I took a walk and I went into a bookstore, and I was drawn to go into this bookstore, and I bumped into one of those rotisserie book racks, and this book fell off and it said, "The Most Dangerous Man Since Jesus Christ." And I'm like,
oh,
who's this?
It wasn't the Kama Sutra?
No. Jesus was a Tantra man. Yeah, and that sent me to India because it was about this guy, Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh, and I found him utterly fascinating.
Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh?
Yeah, bless you. I bought a ticket. I left the bookstore, went out, bought a ticket, and went to India, what was meant to be 3 weeks, and stayed a year and a half.
Oh, really?
And during that time, I heard the word Jugaad all the time, and I understood what it meant. And then in Bitcoin, I think it was around 2012, maybe 2013, people started really debating, is Bitcoin an invention or a discovery? And I knew back then, this is how I feel about it, that it is the ultimate Jugaad. So to your question, what is a Jugaad? You could say it's a life hack. It's a loose, like every 9-year-old in India knows what a Jugaad is because they have to.
Yes.
They have to find ways and means to accomplish what it is they're trying to accomplish with shit that they don't have. You know what I mean? So that, like, say they have to reach some electrical wire up on the top, but they have on the top of the building, but they don't have a ladder. Well, they've got a motorcycle and a box, and their cousin can hoist them up here, and then they've got an old coat hanger to try to reach it.
Yeah.
None of those things were designed for what they're going to use them for. But the combination of that and a little bit of ingenuity allows them to complete what it is they're trying to do. And with Bitcoin, for me, Satoshi's Bitcoin is humanity's Jugaad. Like, he combined these technological innovations that were already in existence, and then added something, the difficulty adjustment of his own, that created this ultimate Jugaad, this life hack for all of us. And you know, I've said this to you before, I deeply feel that, I mean, whether you look at it from a philosophical perspective or spiritual, which I'm waiting for the backlash, that intent of Satoshi is imbued in the code itself.
Yeah.
So it's a Jugaad for us as humanity to usurp this tyrannical system that has kept us in debt slavery forever, Laura.